The success secret that nobody talks about. Guys, everybody thinks success is linear. When you think about a linear graph, it just continuously goes up. So the more work that you're putting in, the more results you expect to be getting, right? I mean, it makes sense, but success doesn't work that way. Success is actually exponential. All right, it's exponential growth. It's an exponential graph. And what I mean by this is you could be doing everything right for months. For months, you could just be grinding, doing everything you're supposed to be doing, showing up every day consistently, and you could have no results. All right, think about an exponential curve. It's basically just flat. All right, so you can go months putting in effort, grinding, showing up consistently with no results. And then maybe on month 6, month 7, it just explodes up, okay? Think about the Nike logo, okay? No results, and then out of nowhere, it just explodes up. And that is the secret to success. You have to understand, before you start any business, before you go on any venture, any goal that you set out to accomplish, understand that in order to accomplish this goal, it is not going to be linear progression. Everybody wishes it would work that way, because when you start seeing results, it encourages you to keep going. And then you see more results, and then you want to keep pushing even harder. It's easy to push hard when you see the results, but how about when the results don't show up immediately? How about when you go 2 months, 3 months, 4 months without making any money, without seeing any progress, without getting the results that you want? Are you going to continue to grind? Are you going to continue to show up? Or are you going to give up and quit? And this is why a lot of people fail in business, in life, and just basically accomplishing their goals in general, because they want that quick win. They want to see the results immediately. But success rarely ever works out that way. So what I'm trying to say is you have to just show up every day consistently, no matter what. Whether you feel like it or not, on the good days and on the bad days, you just got to keep showing up. And that really is the secret to success, is just continuing to show up for yourself, continuing to show up for your business, continuing to show up for your people, no matter what. And when you can do that day in and day out consistently, that's where you're going to get that exponential growth. I've heard so many stories, popular YouTubers, successful businessmen that have gone years without making a single dollar off their business and just grinding and just never giving up, just refusing to give up. And then, it could be 5 years in. Then they start getting a profit. Then they start achieving their goals. They start seeing the rewards, the fruit of their hard work, the fruits of their labor. But it doesn't come immediately. It might take you 6 months. It might take you a couple of years before you start seeing results. And I don't say that to discourage anybody, but that's just the reality of success in life. You have to be okay, and you have to understand that you could go months without seeing any results. But understand, when you keep showing up just consistently, you keep getting better. Regardless of if the results are apparent or not, you will just continue to get better. So week 2 is going to be better than week 1. Month 2 is going to be better than month 1. You might not see the results yet, but you'll continue to grow. You'll continue to get better. And then on month 6, with all the knowledge you have, all the experience you have, that dedication, that consistency, everything will pay off. It might come after 6 months. It might come after a year. But that hard work will pay off in one way or another. But all you need to worry about is showing up consistently. So don't even worry about if you didn't accomplish your goal or if you're not seeing the results that you want. All you need to worry about is just showing up consistently, day in and day out. And if you can do that, then you can get anything you want in life. But the hard part is just showing up consistently, even when the goals aren't being met, all right? Even when you're not getting the rewards for your hard work. Can you continue showing up even when nothing's happening. And understand in business and on YouTube, whatever, there's gonna be days where you get 10 views. There's gonna be days where you get 0 views. There's gonna be days where you get 100 views. And there's gonna be months where you make $1,000, $10,000. There's gonna be months where you make $0. But just control what you can. Control showing up every day. Control your consistency. And when you can do that on a long enough time frame, that's when the exponential growth starts to kick in. So understand the secret to success is that it's not a linear path. It's an exponential growth. Okay, so keep that in mind as you're on your journey, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.